Well, I serve as a chaplain for emergency services. We respond to crisis situations and help in any way we can with those situations, and we also work with emergency responders and try to offer support to them. A long time ago, my background was in emergency services as a police officer. Ended up getting out of that and going into the ministry, and in 1992 went to the sheriff of Benton County. At that time, Dave Cook was the sheriff. Told him my interest in serving as a chaplain for him, if he would be interested in that. Told him about my background in emergency services and the fact that I was a pastor. And so I said, would you like to have a chaplain? And he said, that'd be great. And he told me, I don't know how to start a chaplaincy program. I said, I don't either. And he handed me a book, and I read the book, and that's how it all began. Yeah, there is no standard day in the work that I do. Every day is so different. I'm on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if I'm not on call, one of our volunteer chaplains is on call. But the bulk of that time is myself. Our purpose statement has really two main themes. It is to offer encouraging support to emergency responders. And then we want to offer caring compassion to people in crisis. So if I'm not on a crisis call, I spend a fair amount of time with emergency responders, and that might be in a counseling appointment at the office. It might be on a ride-along with an officer or a firefighter. It might be at the drill for a fire department and just spending some time with the people there. So it could be a variety of things.
Being in this line of work does take a significant toll on your family, just because the family has to still be able to function, whether Todd is there or not. So we have just learned to still take in activities, still stay a part of whatever we plan to do. As a family, we very much see it as a lifestyle. It's our choice. It's a ministry in that sense. We want Todd to be there for these families. We know these families will be healthier if a chaplain could be a part of their initial trauma.
Cops aren't too good at counseling or even wanting to go to counseling or peer counseling. You know, we all like to have this tough exterior, you know. And Todd kind of comes in and kind of loosens that up a little bit, tries to get officers to talk about the situation with each other. You know, he doesn't try to come in and fix anybody. He just tries to come in, get officers talking about it, not to, you know, cram it down inside, but talking it out is a big part of what Todd's all about.
Being a part of some of the other events, we've had some tragic events in our community, but being able to be there and be a part of helping to bring healing. And in those moments, it's not about crisis chaplaincy services, it's not about Todd Pynch, it's about reaching out and doing whatever we can to come alongside the agencies as much as we can, to be a servant to the family members, and to offer whatever care and comfort and compassion that we can. When I first started emergency services, clear back in 1975, no one was talking about critical incident stress management. No one was talking about the toll that an emergency responder paid for the things that they dealt with in their career. We've come a long way. And, you know, and I'm not talking that now we sit around and sing Kumbaya and hold hands, and we're talking about some basic things that we're trying to do to take care of emergency responders. Some emergency responders don't want that help, and we don't force that upon them. Some emergency responders, especially our younger guys, recognize the toll that it can have upon them. And I'm certainly not saying that the chaplaincy program is the fix-all. It's just a part of what can be done to help emergency responders. Even though it's tough work and you're dealing with crisis, I love doing what I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it, because it's too much of a price to pay. This is what I was meant to do.